Well. Back on the Isuzu finally. The, the conclusion, this thing was out of gas. Maybe that one still worked, but the wiring is bad on it. Put the new one in, filled up the gas, fuel, diesel fuel. And where are the keys? So I figured out what that one noise is. It runs pretty good. Hallelujah. I believe we found the root cause of the engine failure on this NPR. It's a stupid mistake. You never get the full story. I was contracted to come in, finish the assembly of the engine. All the internals were already rebuilt. I just had to put the bracketry, the fuel system back on it, the manifolds, all that stuff, and I had to install it in the truck. So the story was, stalled on them, or it was hard to start or something like that, so they would use ether to get it started. Well, it blew the engine up. When he rebuilt the engine, he said that the sleeve, one of the sleeves was like basically like powder. It exploded and destroyed the sleeve. I asked him when we first got it back in and I couldn't get it started. I was like, is there any fuel in this? He's like, yeah, there's fuel in it. I couldn't get it to prime, no matter what I did. There was a couple broken wires that went to it. Has like a sensor for like a water sensor. It's a sedimenter is what Isuzu calls it. So I had to go home that day. I was done for the day. And he texts me later and he's like, I think that pump's bad. He orders the part. I go pick up the part. He's like, I put this in. I'm pretty sure that this is the problem, why we couldn't get it to prime. I'm like, okay, so I install it, start priming it, nothing but air, nothing but air. Keep doing it, nothing but air. So I take my inspection camera and put it in the gas tank, the diesel tank, and it's bone dry. And what we believe would happen, the guys that were driving it, they ran out of gas. I keep calling it gas because I'm not a diesel guy, but they ran out of fuel. I don't know if the gauge works or not, but they kept trying to start it with ether. They kept spraying it, spraying, until it just blew up. It just exploded. So that's a pretty expensive mistake. Running out of fuel cost them an engine because they tried using ether instead of finding out if it was out of fuel or not. But that's a tough one. That sucks.